this is Chandni Singh, and today I'm going to talk about how to layer up your skin the right way before you do your makeup. I'm going to do a very quick everyday makeup here also. So this is just to tell you that the prep and prime of the skin is very important, whether you're doing strong, lighter or really minimal makeup. So I'm somebody who likes to go to the gym every morning. And once I come back from the gym, I usually take a shower, and sometimes I leave immediately, sometimes I'm leaving after 2 hours, and sometimes I'm leaving after 4 hours. Irrespective of the fact, I'll always wash my face, and these days I've been using the Perrine Cosmetics Aqua Restoration Hydrating Face Wash. I am trying to move on to organic products as much as possible, and I love Perrine for how natural it is. So I've already washed my face. Next step, I am taking the Elixir Shop Moringa Oil Cleanser. This is also a 100% organic product, and I always kind of double clean my face. So first with a face wash, and then I use the Moringa. This is a oil-based serum which kind of takes away the impurities on the face. I also like it because it kind of hydrates my face just a little bit. Next step, what I use is I use a toning mist. Today I'm using the Elixir Shop Chamomile face mist, and I just kind of spray this all over my face liberally. And once I do that, I try and let it dry off naturally. I also like to use my skincare products before I do my makeup. So these days I've been hooked to the Perrine Cosmetics Glow Booster. This is the Radiance Serum. And usually I take about 1.5 pump. And I really massage this into my skin. This is not at all oily, and for weather like this, which is really warm, it really works. I'm sure you all can see that the worst problem on my face remains my under eyes, and I've been hooked to the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. So I just touch a bit of it on both my ring fingers, and then I kind of really massage it really well into my under eye. In the morning, I don't take it over my eyelids, but I also recommend that your under eye cream that you use, you should kind of go all over your lid right from the inner corner at night when you're sleeping. So I really massage this into my skin really well. Next step, I'm going to use the Elixir Shop Pink Blush Skin Serum. This is like a really mild oil. And once it gets hot, I really like to use something which is lighter. So yes, I use my face oil in summers as well. My skin is really dry, but I feel this oil particularly even works for people who have very oily skin, because this is really gentle. It's more like a serum actually. And the most important step that I do every day, apply sunblock. I'm using the Perrine Cosmetics SPF 50. I wouldn't recommend this sunblock for somebody who's very oily. In case you're very oily, you can use something a lot more thinner, and I feel Kiehl's and Clarins have really nice thinner sunblocks, particularly for oily skin. If this is peak winters, one more step that I would have added would have been the Embryolisse, just a little bit, particularly for dry skin. For oily skin, I just use a little lesser. And once I'm done with all of this, now comes in my primer. And today I'm going to use the Smashbox Cosmetics Primer. I just take a pea-sized amount. Another tip that I would like to give for oily skin is that you can also start your day with cold compress. That would make you sweat a little less and you would feel less oilier as well. And now that I'm done with this, I'm going to start my makeup. For a quick everyday makeup, I don't really bother to apply any eyeshadow. However, if you want to do it, you can just pick up your favorite eyeshadow, dab your finger on it and just kind of take it all over your lids. If I always have to pick up a color, I would always love a matte brown color. I think it really looks great no matter what time of the day or night it is. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. The palette is called the Sophisticate. And I just put in my brush in there and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this color all over my lid. I'm using a blending brush from London Pride Cosmetics. I think just that much also can make a huge difference to your eyes. Next up, I'm going to conceal my dark circles. Do I use an orange corrector all the time, every day? No. I'm using the NARS concealer in shade Caramel, and I just take this and I'm just going to apply it on my dark circles. I'm using a brush by Morphe. This one is the E46, and I just pat it. I don't drag it at all. And if you see, even the tiniest amount can really brighten up your face. I also recommend that if you've got a lot of lines, you can use the thinner version of the NARS concealer, the Creamy Radiant Concealer. You can also use LA Girl concealers. I really like them. Try and stick to thinner products during summertime. I'm also just going to take a little bit more of concealer, and I feel like any other woman, I have slight pigmentation around my mouth where I'm going to dab it on. My left cheek pigmentation has practically disappeared because of my skincare regimen. I have very little pigmentation left on the right side, and I'm just going to tap the tiniest amount there. If you have pigmentation on the sides of your forehead also, go ahead and apply it. I've been so thorough with my skincare regimen that my skin has really improved of late. However, my eye bags remain my primary problem as always. Once I'm done with this, I'm just going to take a little bit of foundation. I'm using the Makeup Forever foundation. My shade is Y375 for all those who keep asking me. I'm using a flat foundation brush. This one is by MAC. And I just kind of dot. This is exactly your palm. I'm also going to dot it on my neck a little bit. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to start blending it out with a foundation brush. This one I'm using is by Eris. Try and stick to minimal coverage. It works the best. And particularly for an everyday makeup, you don't really want to be packing on layers on yourself. Next step, just the tiniest amount of NARS concealer. I'm using the shade Ginger. So if you see my wand, I've just taken once I've taken it out, I'm not dipping it in again. Just this tiniest amount on the highlight points of my face, particularly a little bit on my under eye, patting it into place. Bridge of my nose, very little, and center of my forehead. This just instantly brightens up the highlight points. And once I'm done with this, I will definitely use my beauty blender. I feel a damp beauty blender really picks up excess product. And of course it even further blends it, so really important. I'm using a damp beauty blender. This one is by my brand CS Essentials. Just going to pat it all over. Next step, I'm going to use the Dior Skin Forever Extreme Oil Control Compact, and I'm going to skip using the applicator they give within, and I'm just going to take a tapered powder brush, and I'm just going to apply powder on my under eyes and on the rest of my face. So I have very dry skin. However, if you have oily skin, you can also go ahead and apply it with an applicator. I do not like to apply too much of powder because it just makes my skin look very dry, which I hate. And I also feel that a brush gives you a lighter application. So in case you like lesser powder, apply it with the brush always. So contour and bronzing of course remains an option. I only really do it when I feel I want to look sharper and stronger. However, I don't mind it on an everyday basis also. I'm going to use the Kiko Summer 2 Baked Bronzer. I'm using a Eris brush, and I just kind of apply it first on the outer edge of my face, along my jawline, and then just a little bit on my cheekbones. I'm using the Eris brush in number 22. The Dior powder I used was in number 2. I do feel adding a bronzer or contour adds dimension to the face, and it looks really nice. I'm using a matte blusher by MAC. It's called Fleur Power. I'm using a Sigma brush for the same. I love it. So you see how much my skin is glowing? I don't even need a highlighter. So a highlighter is totally optional. If I had to use something, I would use the Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby. Just a little bit. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 brush. Don't forget those eyebrows, and when I want to make it really quick and natural, I'm using the Kiko Eyebrow Fibers in shade 5, and I'm just going to take it, oops, just need to be a little careful right there. And I do feel even the tiniest amount can make so much of a difference. And I'm going to finish the look off with a beautiful lipstick, the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream color in San Francisco. So there you go guys, this is my everyday routine, right from my skin down to my makeup. This is the amount of makeup I wear to work, and I'm going to set it. I've used the LA Girl Pro Setting HD long-lasting matte finish. Yeah, so I do a matte finish so that I don't overtly glow because of all my skincare and all the products that I apply before that. I think this product really works for even very oily skin. So I hope you like this look. Do let me know in the comments what you think. If you have a question, I will be so happy to answer. Take care.